and welcome back to Sorted Food. Today we have more fascinating festive food trends for our normals to very honestly review. Just like before, they're going to try them without knowing what they are, pass opinion, and then we're going to ask them, would you buy it or would you DIY it?
Do we still have seals of approval to give? Or
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good, fine.
Christmas is all about polar bears, penguins and seals.
Just bring on the first one, Ebbers.
Category number 1. Okay, the category is breakfast. Now the pyjamas make sense.
Oh, finally.
After 1.5 episodes. Why am I having breakfast at Ebbers' house on Christmas Day? This is the most confusing thing.
This is a Christmassy fruity tea.
To be taken without milk.
Yeah, nice. Cinnamony,
Clove.
yeah.
Nutmeg.
It's got some sort of fruitiness to it, so maybe what's Christmassy fruity, berry, cranberry. Now you need enough butter so that it soaks through, don't you? So
I need it dripping on my hands.
You're going to get a butter.
No spoilers. They are crumpet flavoured. They are Christmas tree shaped. So use the spread. There's two things we're looking at here. Suddenly it looks very Morecambe and Wise breakfast scene, doesn't it?
It does. It's very romantic, this moment. Can we have some like romantic music on top of it?
Every weekend together in these pyjamas.
Yeah, and sometimes not in these pyjamas. That is possibly the sweetest spread I've ever licked.
I quite like it.
It's too artificially sweet for me.
We'll move on to C.
I don't really like milk. What are you doing?
I thought this was measured out.
So these are like little shredded wheaty minis.
Yep.
Like the spread before it, that just tastes fruity. I quite like it, but it's not very...
It doesn't feel Christmas fruity.
No.
I'll put you out your misery. A is Sainsbury's Mince Pie tea.
Thank
Trust.
you saved my
That's
life.
friendship trust. Merry mince pie flavour tea.
So it's black tea base, but it's got lots of fruity things, including cinnamon. It's got some licorice in there. It's got orange peel, lemon peel, hibiscus and apple.
I wouldn't say mince pie. I would just say all of the Christmas flavours that you know.
Christmas seasonings and
Yeah.
flavourings and aromas.
Lovely.
These are M&S's Christmas tree crumpets and their sherry trifle spread.
No.
No. Oh!
Oh no. Oh, we're not going to have one of these moments again, are we?
It's more like a curd. It's made with egg and butter, but berries. It's got sherry in it. All the elements that you love of the custardy, berry, sherry-like of trifle in a spread.
Do you know what? I don't mean to go against the chef, but that stuff is wasted on a crumpet. Because when you actually put it onto a spoon, you get the thick, creamy, curdy texture, which is amazing.
So you'd prefer that in a pie or a trifle rather
Maybe on a
than
scone,
on
a
crumpet?
Christmas scone or something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Or do a Victoria sponge and put that in the middle,
Yes.
maybe.
Now
or
we're
ripple it
talking.
through some ice cream. Lots of alternatives.
Ripple through ice cream. That would be great.
These also made me chuckle and I couldn't possibly not buy them. These are also from Sainsbury's. They are whole grain Christmas pudding wheats.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, no, they're not. In my opinion.
Filled with raisins, as you already get a raisin filling in shredded wheats, but also all the spices of Christmas pudding.
I'm not getting the spices, are you?
No, I would say that they are raisin wheats with a Christmas tax added to them.
With a pinch of cinnamon and nutmeg, valid. Should give you some prices.
Yes, please, Evers.
Tea bags, £1.50 a box, that's 7.5 pence a cup of tea.
Pretty standard.
Crumpets, £1.25, pretty standard. The spread, £2.75.
How many
for the
crumpets
jar.
do you get?
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Christmas pudding whole grain wheats, £2 a box.
It's standard.
They've got to make the decision now, would they buy it or DIY it?
I, for one, will probably be buying the Christmas tree shaped crumpets for the kids.
I also would like to buy this spread. It's delicious, and I actually think having some of this will inspire you to try and find other reasons to use it. So we're going to go B as our
Of approval. Category number 2 is German market treats.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone loves a festive Christmas market. Blindfolds off.
Pow.
Eva's initial question.
Oh my goodness.
And did you buy all of these?
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure none of them were stolen.
Everyone loves a Christmas German market, and increasingly these products are now found everywhere. In all the supermarkets, they're all stocking a version of these, and I think that's only been the last few years.
Almond,
like-
marzipan.
Yes, it's like someone's taken an almond croissant, squashed it up, dipped it in some booze.
Yeah, and then sprinkled it with sugar.
Yeah.
It's cakey.
Really a buttery cakey mix. It's almost like cookie dough. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's lovely.
That is not just mulled wine. It's got some delicious spiciness to it with everything you'd expect to have from a mull, like the Christmas spices. But I also feel like it's got another alcohol in it.
It's more fruity than mulled wine, I'd say. It's more like a cranberry nature to it. It's not cranberries,
Yep.
but it's a berry wine.
God, these look cool.
These are actually my favourite at Christmas. I cannot wait for this to come around each year.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
it's got chocolate on the bottom
digestive biscuit on the bottom.
and so much heavier than I expected it to be.
Yeah. They're spiced. Yeah, spiced macarons. But soft. Less like, almost like once baked, not twice baked.
I'm getting almond and chocolate cake.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know.
That is absolutely delicious.
A is Lidl's Stollen Bites. So they have got the rum in there, Jamaican rum, but essentially it's lots of marzipan, lots of spices, glacé cherries, various fruits, lots of almond, absolutely delicious.
Yeah,
They were superb.
they were spectacular.
B, it was a mulled wine, but it's mulled and then has the added spices of gingerbread, which is German, so I kind of put it into this round. It's a very low ABV, so it's only about 5.5%. It is sweet. It's got white wine in it, and then lots of rich fruit berries, plus mulled spices and the gingerbread essence through it. And that gingerbread wine is made by 3 Mills. So they're based in Norfolk. The grape juice is brought in from Spain, and it's one of the most planted grapes in Spain. About 25% of all grapes in Spain is that grape variety, Aran. And C is Aldi's Lebkuchen milk chocolate coated biscuits.
So there's a lot of things in this. Apple extract, figs as well, and apricots.
Oh, wow.
I didn't get that, but I don't care because it was delicious.
It's soft and chewy, like macaroons. Yeah. It's chocolatey, like digestives. And it tastes incredible.
So should we talk prices? The Stollen Bites, £3.49 for the packet. The wine, £4 for the bottle. Cheap and cheerful. And the Lebkuchen, 79p a packet.
What? I'm sorry.
That is a freaking
Pardon?
bargain.
We got to pick a favourite here. This is a tough round.
Do any of them get the seal of approval? Would you buy it or would you DIY it?
All three.
All three.
All three
All
get a
three
seal of approval.
get
I
the
think they're
seal of
all
appro-
delicious.
Multiple seals of one approval.
But when it comes to buy it or DIY it, I'd buy these.
Yeah, 79p.
Why not?
Why not?
DIY, definitely want to give the Stollen a go. And they don't look too difficult to make.
I've never made it.
Give that a go.
Yeah.
Round number 3, it's the cheese board round.
Oh. Oh, yes!
No!
Hopefully this is cheese that doesn't taste like cheese.
A is the 2 cheeses.
Oh!
B is the Kilner jar. C is the other thing.
Oh, it is cheddar. You do get... Oh, it does taste a bit of cheese, but it's like really... What is that, apricot?
It tastes like apricot held together with a bunch of curds.
The other one, the other cheese, can you get the flavour on that one? Flavour or flavours?
Cranberry.
Cranberry and orange, from looking at it. It's not awful.
No,
It's just not what I want from cheese.
I like it.
Oh, hello. Appley. Apple.
Oh no, it's mince pie spices.
Yeah.
Is it mince? Is it? It's that type of minced.
Yeah, it's a...
It's
I'm
sweet.
guessing currants and apple and
Yeah, like the contents of a mince pie.
orangey.
It's got a lovely warmth. It tastes like the inside of a chocolate liqueur or a liqueur chocolate.
Yeah, yeah.
Although now, like the first hit, you feel like it's going to be really alcoholic, and then actually,
Yeah, settles really quickly.
yeah. So maybe it doesn't have any alcohol in it. It's very tasty. It is fruity, obviously. Like we've got what? Raspberries. We've got are these little cranberries.
Might be nice over some ice cream.
For sure.
As a very simple thing. Or something like a pavlova, which is an iconic Christmas dessert in some parts of the world. Put you out your misery. A is 2 of Sainsbury's Wensleydale cheeses. Wensleydale is obviously a cheese that lends itself so nicely to fruit all year round. One of them is apricot and amaretto, and one of them is cranberry and orange. You got that right. Personally, I think a massive cheese board is an absolute Christmas must. For me, you don't have to go novelty, you can just go quality, artisanal, often raw, unpasteurised. Personally, I love a little blue, a little goat, kind of mix it up.
Bit of blue for the ebbers.
Wensleydale, obviously from Yorkshire originally, made by French monks that came from the Roquefort region. So they've got a lot of history to the cheese, but actually made famous really by Wallace and Gromit.
Christmas is all about cheeses though, isn't it?
B, Lidl are keeping it simple with their Christmas chutney. All the fruits, apple, pear, figs, sultanas, cranberries, and all the spices.
Yeah.
But a fair shout because apple was your first port of call, and it is the highest ingredient in that. C was the wooden spoons Prosecco berries.
It was boozy.
And slightly fizzy.
Prosecco,
Only
it was
3.5.
fizzy.
It's basically a selection of fruits. That is a 40-year-old family-run company. They've done all sorts of preservation. They won loads and loads of awards, great taste awards, and this is kind of falls into the Christmas gift market. But I would absolutely say if you're making a hamper or you want to put it on something like a cheese board or with desserts, with ice cream or with yogurt, absolutely wonderful. We'll rattle off some prices. Each of those Wensleydale cheeses, £2.50. The chutney, £1 a jar. The Prosecco berries, £8 a jar. Obviously a much bigger, nicer jar, more of the gift market. Which one gets the seal of approval? Whether you'd use it on a cheese board or somewhere else, and which one would you try and DIY, or none of them? You don't have to do both.
We really, really like the idea, and we're sort of torn between buying it and DIYing it because this is great and it's new and it's quite cool.
So it gets a seal of approval, and we think we might buy it and DIY it.
Yeah. I mean, that's really nice as a gift.
You said it could be 1, 2 or none, and they went for 3.
Round number 4,
Good round.
mince pies.
Okay.
Now, you know me, sometimes I love a classic and I don't want it played with.
Right.
Sometimes I love a twist.
That's why it's single.
Take your blindfolds off, you've got 3 in front of you. It's A, B and C.
Boozamondo.
Boozamondo.
Very heavy on pastry. There's lots of pastry. It's really nice. It's buttery.
It's very crisp.
The
pastry.
lattice looks posh. It's nice.
I find identifying alcohols within food really hard.
They're nice. Oh, it's like a
Oh,
cookie.
it's like a, yeah, but is it like a graham cracker base, cheesecake base?
It is really zingy. It's so citrusy at the back of your mouth. I really like it. It's not a mince pie.
Oh, we're going as far as to say it's not a mince pie.
Well, I think people would say that's not a mince pie, but I like the fact that it's not a mince pie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think there's ginger in it.
Valley. Try C.
That is like a strawberry raspberry mince pie. You know how the trifle spread was quite artificially sweet? I'm getting similar vibes.
I agree. It's sweet. Again, it's spiced. They taste like a jam tart.
A was Tesco finest spiced rum
Yeah.
lattice mince pies. So there's definitely kind of a trend of the last few years. While the likes of gin have had their day, spiced rums are super popular. So the whole kind of spiced rum mince pie and the lattice. B, Heston's larger spiced mince pies with a lemon twist. So it's got lemon curd in it, and it has got a spiced pastry base. Although you're getting sort of ginger may well be present, but it's kind of a spiced base with the mincemeat and the lemon curd twist. And C, our Sainsbury's Taste the Difference berry and gin with clementine
Gin.
mince pies.
Didn't get any gin.
A and C are both £2 a box, although you get 6 of the lattice ones and 4 of the crumble ones. And the Heston Waitrose ones in the middle, £2.40,
Okay.
but definitely only getting 4.
But they are large.
Do any of them get your stamp of approval? Which could also be a seal and or a DIY.
Final conclusion, we think they all have a purpose to different people. However,
DIY.
But would you pick up on any of these things? Would you lattice it? Would you crumble it? Would you add any lemon curd? Would you spice the pastry? Are you picking up on any of the inspiration from these 3 in your own DIY versions?
Yes, but I don't think you need to. You can add twists because doing it yourself can be really, really simple. Buy pre-made short crust pastry, buy a pre-made mincemeat filling, just put them together and bake them. So to add a little bit of something into your crust or into your mincemeat isn't too much of a big thing. My nan makes mince pies and jam tarts every single year, and they will always be my favourite because they're made with so much love and care, and I know where they've come from.
A bit like putting up the Christmas decorations or mulling the wine, the very process, I think, of making mince pies means Christmas has arrived. That's not to say I don't occasionally buy a few as well. And over to you guys, comment down below, how do you celebrate Christmas? Would any of those categories inspire you to do something different this year?
The only really annoying thing about him going to 7 different supermarkets is I'm going to have to go to 7 different supermarkets to pick up the products that I liked.
I'm biased and not sponsored by anyone. We bought them all ourselves.
Life, oh life,
Yours, Ed, if you want to be sexy.
life, oh life, life, oh life, oh life, oh life,
do 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 do.
do 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 life.